Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel where we're going to talk about 4 undervalued NFTs that are well established at this point and that I define as undervalued right now. I do personally hold all of these projects as well. I think these projects definitely has potential. We're in a pretty bad market right now, so now might be the time to pick up some of these projects that are currently seeing a massive dip. Not financial advice, of course, always do your own research, but the links to all of these projects will be down below in the description if you want to go and check them out for yourself. Now with that said, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to smash that like and subscribe down below. Also check out my Twitter and my Patreon, links down below as well. With that out of the way, let's just jump right into the first project. And the first project we're going to be talking about today is Vandal City. Now you have obviously heard about this project, and it was one of the most hyped projects when they minted. They have over 50,000 Solana in all-time volume, which is pretty crazy. Of course, floor price right now as we're recording this video is at 2.25 Solana, which is really cheap for this collection. They did reach an all-time high of like 5 or 6 Solana floor price, I think, right after they minted basically. But right now just over 2 Solana, which I personally think is a steal. I hold multiple of these myself. I know that the founders were at NFT NYC as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet them, but I definitely believe in this team. They're doing really cool and unique things as well. Now the numbers and prices and stuff may be a little bit different now to when you're seeing this video, because I am recording it a few days before it actually goes live. But right now 611 NFTs listed out of the 10,000 supply, which obviously is only like 6%, and over 7,500 NFTs are being staked, which is over 75% of course, so pretty good ratio right there as well. And if we jump over to their website, they basically have vending right here, which is basically their raffle system. So they have raffles up and running with their own vault token. Then you have training, which basically is their staking website where you can stake your Vandal City NFTs and earn their vault tokens. And you also have these heists, which basically is different jobs that you can do with your NFTs. You can team up with other people, with other Vandal City NFTs, and go on these missions to basically earn different stuff. I unfortunately didn't play the first heist. There has only been one out so far, but they are doing multiple heists in the future. I definitely want to try out the second one because the people that played the first one were apparently really impressed. They liked it a lot, and it was apparently just a really new and unique experience that they haven't really seen in the ecosystem before. So you know that I just really respect teams and projects that are doing unique and new things in the space, so that's why I wanted to feature this project. And if we quickly jump over to their Discord, they are also doing other cool things such as updating the artwork. The first thing they did was basically flip the PFPs, so instead of the PFPs facing one way, they basically changed it to face the other way instead, because people apparently like that more. And they're also updating other things about the NFTs such as the eyes and stuff, and they will also make attributes or different things for your NFT, and they will also make it possible for you to basically buy different attributes for your NFT and basically upgrade your own NFT, which I think is really cool. You'll basically be able to buy these different attributes with the vault tokens, and they're also doing their own loot crates, which they're basically airdropping to delisted Vandal City NFT holders. And in these loot crates you can get different things. When you open it, you can get some vault tokens, or you can get different attributes for your NFT as well, which I think is really cool. And last but not least, they do also lead the Duppies whitelist or dust allocation leaderboard right now, where basically different DAOs can allocate dust and burn it in exchange for Duppies whitelist spots. Right now they have donated over 110,000 dust tokens and secured almost 350 Duppies whitelist spots, which is pretty crazy that they will obviously give to the community. Now it has to be said that this isn't only from the Vandal City treasury. They are also open for donations, so people have also donated their own dust tokens to the Vandal City dust pool to basically help allocate for the Vandal DAO. Now I don't know exactly how much has been donated compared to how much the actual Vandal City team and treasury has donated, but that just had to be said. But still, it's really impressive to even get your community along on something like this and just lead that leaderboard. So overall, I just think Vandal City is a really impressive project, and it's one of the few projects that I actually feel comfortable betting on in this horrible market that we're in right now, just because the team seems to be really serious and they seem to be really talented as well, doing multiple unique things and just new things in the space, which I love to see. The art itself is also pretty damn sick, and they are updating it and allowing you to customize your own NFT as well. So Vandal City is the first project in today's video. Alright, moving on to the second project today, we have Cubist Collective. Now, you probably have heard about this project as well. It has basically become really popular because of their new prediction game, where you basically can bet on different floor prices. You can bet on if a new mint ends at a certain floor price or below a certain floor price. So it's just really cool and something unique for the ecosystem as well. Apparently the space loved it because they have been having some solid volume and pot sizes for their prediction games. Now obviously these pot sizes and the volume on their platform is a bit down right now, but that may be both because that the market is down right now, the market isn't doing too well, and less people want to bet their money on something like this right now. But secondly, there just aren't a ton of like super hyped mint these days either, just because of the market sentiment as well. So that may be the second reason. But overall, I do think their prediction platform is pretty damn sick, and this is also just a team of builders that I feel comfortable betting on for the long term. Right now their NFTs are sitting at 4 Solana, which is pretty damn cheap in my opinion. They did reach an all-time high of like 15. They have almost 30,000 Solana in volume, only 262 NFTs listed out of 5,000 supply, so almost only 5% listed right here. This is obviously what the art looks like, which is super unique as well. They do also have staking live, where you can earn their own tokens, and with their tokens you can basically participate in their raffles as well, because they have started doing these raffles for their Cubist tokens. They're basically raffling off NFTs as well as whitelist spots and stuff like that. And obviously the core thing that this project started out doing was their own portfolio management tool. So they do also have that live, but I'm pretty sure the prediction games has kind of taken over the portfolio tool when it comes to popularity for this project. I think a lot more people has paid attention to Cubist Collective because of their prediction games, but their portfolio management tool is also super cool and super helpful. You can basically access it if you hold one of their NFTs. You can see the total floor value in your wallet. You can basically see a graph of the value history in your wallet as well, and all the different NFTs you hold, stuff like that. The Cubist Collective is just another really impressive project, and another project that I'm stacking up on during this dip right here. Moving on to project number 3, we have SolGods, or the Fracture. Obviously you have most likely heard about this one as well. Right now they are sitting at 15 Solana. These guys reached an all-time high of like 65, and this is for sure one of those OG projects in the space. They minted back in the same week as SolGods, I believe, or maybe the week before, back in October, which is pretty sick that they're still around like 8 or 9 months later, and they have over 100,000 Solana in all-time volume and only 246 NFTs listed out of a 6,666 supply, which is super low as well, of course. And they're just doing really cool and impressive things. I did actually meet the team at NFT NYC as well. They had their own booth at the conference, which I love to see, because there were only 2 projects that actually had their own booth. It was SolGods and Dazed Ducks, and it just tells me that they're really serious about this and that they really want to grow it and keep working on it for the long term. And I will actually start a new series on the channel where I interview founders one-on-one for like 15 to 30 minutes. The first episode will come out in 2 days on Thursday, and it is actually with Hex, which is the founder of SolGods. So stay tuned for that. We basically go a bit more into detail on the future plans of this project. There was a lot of interesting things going on. They have a new token and therefore also a new dual token system, which is really interesting. The entire team is moving together in Lisbon, basically the entire core team working under the same roof, which also should be really interesting. Focusing a lot on gamification. If you head over to their Twitter, they did recently release an entire paper on their gamification. They are exploring the metaverse in the future, and overall just an OG project with a really serious and talented team, and they're just out here building, doing a lot of cool stuff. So I just wanted to give some attention to the SolGods right here. And last but not least, I quickly wanted to cover Pengsol. This is an AI automation tool. Basically, they're right now sitting at 4.5 Solana floor with over 20,000 Solana in volume. This is a newer project. I think they minted like a few weeks ago or something like that. 500 NFTs listed out of a 4,400 supply. This is what the art looks like. Right now, their tools aren't really live yet. One thing I'm kind of missing with this project is more development updates, because they aren't updating their community that often on how development is going. But if we jump over to their website, you can see kind of what they are building. So Pengsol aims to disrupt the NFT industry by creating algorithmic automated minting tools. So the entire minting process will basically be automated, which is really cool. A centralized LAN for all your favorite tools and arsenal, all under one roof. They're building a sniping bot, floor bot, minting, trading, and a secret bot as well. Right now, as I said, these tools aren't live yet, but they do have one tool live in their Discord right now. Basically, it's a partnership with the Cubist project, and you can basically see different overviews and emotional breakdowns on different projects, which is pretty cool. But I'm really looking forward to seeing some further development on their actual tools, because this is a team of builders. And again, I love betting on builders. I love it when projects are building something for the entire space and not only giving some benefits here and there to the holders. So I just wanted to shed some light on Pengsol as the last project today. And there you go, those were today's 4 projects. Let me know what you thought of these down below in the comment section. Also, remember to smash that like and subscribe down below. Check out my Twitter and my Patreon down below as well. And the links to all of these projects, of course, will also be down below in the description. Stay tuned for my interview with Hex from the Fracture project on Thursday. That should be really interesting. Who do you want me to interview for episode 2 of that series? Let me know down below. With all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.